All right.
Oh.
That isn't going to survive much more.
Oh, wow.
No, that is not going to survive much more. Hey, we got a couple years out of it. Yeah, so we're back with B-Views. We're not doing Mike watch anime anymore. Not right now.
Ever again.
No, I'm done with it.
It's over.
Free run, I'm done with that.
1 week after free run, we're fucking done.
Done.
Free run sucks so bad.
We watched a movie today.
We're never watching anime again.
Nope. We watched a movie today that wasn't a Black Phone movie. Because last time I was here, we watched 2 Black Phone movies in a row. That was enough.
That's too much.
That's enough. Way too much. I'm not complaining about it. It was just a lot.
They're just two very different movies. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's not
First
bad.
movie was a lot darker.
Anyway, we didn't watch.
Yeah, go watch. We
didn't watch Dark Phone. Black Phone.
Yeah, go watch our reviews of Black Phone, by the way. We don't have too many views on that, so go watch, comment, subscribe. Please do. We put a lot into this. Yeah, but we watched Good Boy today. We tried a new animal movie that isn't Pet Sematary. Yep. I think this is our first animal movie since Pet Sematary.
What do you classify as an animal movie?
A movie that has an animal in it.
We watch plenty of movies with animals in.
Well, yeah, I mean, a prominent animal like Church. I don't know. Other than that, I don't know.
We got Indy.
Indy and Todd.
The titular good boy.
Poor Todd.
I don't feel bad for Todd.
I do.
Todd was a dick.
Well,
not really,
very
but
sick. Very sick man.
My favorite part
you think that was just his place to die? You think that's really kind of what it was?
I think
he really wanted to die there.
I feel like this is a movie that you get different things out of the more you watch it.
Yeah, we only watched it once.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was a scary movie.
It had some
good effects.
It had some creep factor in it, but it's not jump scary. No. So if you don't like jump scares,
yeah, go watch it.
I think there's only like one, and it's not like
it's just when Todd grabs the dog.
There's one, and it's when Todd grabs the dog.
Yeah, Todd grabs
because he grabs. Dude, that scene.
That's a good scene.
I never thought about that kind of scene, but done with a dog, and it just made it so funny to me, kind of.
Yeah, it's in a perspective of a dog.
It's literally just like the dog's looking around and like that, and you just see a hand come out and just pull the dog like by the collar. I think.
I think he grabbed him. I'm pretty sure he grabbed him by the tail.
No, I don't think so.
I hope not. That's me.
I think it was by the collar. Yeah. Which that's a normal way to grab a dog, right? Yeah,
where it's where they have a lot of their muscle is their neck. So
and he just yoink and like just see the dog just like disappear underneath the bed.
Yeah.
And it was like that's such a weird thing, but it's actually just him pulling Indy close to him.
Yeah, he was just scared. He wanted a reaction to make sure that he was looking at what he sees.
Yeah.
I had that happen. I didn't finish my story, but I was taking that deep dive into those ice videos. Remember, that's when I asked you about that? And then I get my doorbell rang. Seriously, that at like 10:30 at night. You know, when I was doing that I was buried deep in ice videos, and I'm like, oh, am I going to get arrested? They going to knock on my door? Seriously, somebody, if it wasn't for Susie, I would have thought I was fucking insane, but she did react.
Huh.
She ran down those stairs, booked it on the stairs, and there was nobody there.
Somebody just came and ding-dong ditched
fuckers. You. I have no kids around me, so I don't know who it could have been. I have no idea. No, those kids moved.
It's not that far from, like, a park.
Yeah, but it was fucking cold. That's when we had that super cold streak. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was in the middle of that, so... he was kind of looking reassurance that he was seeing what he was seeing.
Maybe you were being loud and, like... Or maybe somebody thought you were being loud, or
I don't know.
Decided to mess with you.
I don't know. I was literally just sitting on my chair and watching TikToks. Sadly, after Alex Preddy. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, fuck ice. Thank you.
Fuck ice.
Yeah.
Pee on them.
Yeah. Yeah, pee on him, Indy. What was with that, by the way? Do you think that actually happened with Todd putting the dog outside, or do you think that was a a dream for the dog?
Well, I think the dog was being very annoying, and because he was very clearly having some kind of
he was very sick
health episode, and then
spitting up blood, coughing up blood,
and then the dog bit
sick.
him, and then he was like, "Nope, you got to go outside." And I get it because I've been I've done that before. I'm like, "Nope, you got to go outside."
Yeah. But I mean, he did kind of hold him by the neck and.
Yeah.
You can't fuck around with a dog like that. They got to protect themselves too.
Yeah.
That we may be their master or whatever way you want to fucking say it. We are their human, and they do look for protection from us, but they have to protect themselves too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we watched Good Boy. So we got the plot. We got Todd,
who is sick with
something, and then we obviously see it in the beginning that. Was he possessed in the beginning too?
I don't think so. I think he
was just very sick.
I think they did that thing that they do where every now and then in a horror movie it'll be a natural sick thing will happen and but the way they film it looks like something that could be a health or could be a haunted thing, but it's not. It's just a weirdly filmed natural thing, and what we know throughout this series or throughout this movie is Todd has some kind of
probably lung cancer,
some kind of disease that makes him cough up blood.
Cancer. Probably cancer, sadly.
Yeah,
coughing up blood. That or COPD or eczema.
Well, sometimes he doesn't cough up blood. Sometimes blood just leaks out of his face.
No,
but
he's very sick either way.
Some form of, I would say, either stomach or lung, stomach thing or lung thing.
Probably. I'm not going to say it was cancer, but it probably was.
Well, they show him getting a CT scan.
Yeah, that or an MRI.
It looked like a CT machine.
It did kind of look like that.
But sometimes they.
Yeah, for them to see the nodules and I would imagine masses or something.
Because every time I've gotten an MRI, it was the tunnel that you go into.
Yeah, you're pretty enclosed.
And every time I got a CT scan, it was a wheel, and it was a wheel. So I think it was a CT scan that he got or something.
Could be. That or you know what it was? It was probably a PET scan. Probably one of those scans too.
Could be. Yeah. I don't know what a PET scan looks like because I've never gotten.
It's kind of like an X-ray. It's kind of like an X-ray that obviously focuses in on the masses if you do have cancer.
I see.
Yeah, because I would like to know what that test was too that they were thinking about putting him in that test trial.
That's what made me think cancer because usually test trials are usually cancer, not always, but
right. Usually it is though.
Often cancer.
Yeah. Give a new chemo drugs or something like that.
But this is a movie through the eyes of a dog, so we don't know what he has.
We don't know, but we just know that
he has some kind of disease.
Sadly.
He's sick, and we know his sister is worried about him. Vera.
Yeah. Just being a sister. A sister who's worried about a man who doesn't really have anybody but his dog.
Yep.
And then he gets checked out. Then we go through the past history with him and the pooch. Pooch being a pup and growing up. And
we see that he's had this dog for a long, long time.
Yeah, I don't know how old Indy is, but
now he's sick and he moves into a black mold house.
What the fuck? Why would he move to that dump? Johnny, that place wasn't even remotely livable.
So, since I've been on the housing market,
you've been deep into it since what, January?
We're about to buy a house, and and so actually, the next video might be the last video in this apartment.
Holy shit!
It might be.
We started this shit at Zach's place, and we're gonna finish it here.
Well, then we're gonna continue it at the new studio.
Well, of course,
because I'm making a studio.
How do you like that, people? How do you like that?
I say a studio. It's just a section of a It's just a section of a study, guys.
Okay.
It's fine.
It doesn't matter. That's all Red Letter Media has. It's just they probably leased it out, and that's just the filming studio.
That must be like their. I mean, you could say lease or
they probably bought it.
They
by
might
now.
own a warehouse in
They may.
Milwaukee.
They may. I mean, they probably.
Because that's what I think.
They probably made it up.
It looks like a warehouse.
Yeah.
And honestly, as far as real estate goes, a warehouse would probably be a cheaper.
You just got to make sure it's insulated.
Yeah.
You just got to make sure that you can film and shit in there.
Yeah.
You don't want to be freezing your ass off or too hot.
Yeah. But other than that, like, probably a cheaper parcel of land comparatively.
Oh, I would imagine. I mean, there's a lot more shit down there in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
There's shit like that. Maybe we can look into maybe that big-ass bank building you got married in. We were thinking about that.
You know what I found out?
What?
There are a lot of offices in there.
Fuck yeah, there are.
We went to the chocolate walk in Oshkosh.
Did ya?
And like...
What is that? Just go around and just look at chocolates or what?
Well, no, it's like yeah, kind of.
It's kind of like a wine walk?
It's literally like the wine walk, but for Valentine's Day, and it's chocolate.
Nice.
So like
Very cool.
Different local stores will sign up, and they'll all have their own little like chocolate thing.
Cool.
But one of the things was in the 8th floor of of 404.
There's 8 floors there?
There are more than 8 floors, I think.
I knew that place was big. I didn't know it was that big.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's fucking huge.
8 floors is pretty big.
It's like, I know anytime I'm like, if I'm like, man, where are we in relative to things? You can look over towards Main Street and you can just see 404. By far.
Oh yeah.
The old First National building.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if they would do that. At least that's an office there or whatever. I would imagine there's probably some private therapists.
Because I remember we looked at it and it was like, what, $100, $200 a month? Something like that?
Yeah, I don't remember. That was a while ago, though.
Yeah.
Probably went up.
Maybe. But like,
we'll
it seemed like there were a lot of empty places. But
I would imagine there probably are.
Here's the thing, is we're not going to have to do that.
We are. We're going to have nice chairs. We're going to have a nice setup.
Hopefully.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. Have to get some camping chairs, bring them over. No.
We could even film like outside stuff.
We could.
With a campfire because it has a fire.
How about that? We could do that. How cool would that be?
Yeah.
Yeah, filming and we got the licks of the flames.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. No, I don't think. Well, Red Letter Media's done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was controlled. Yeah, that was all controlled.
I don't know how we would do that.
just set these fucking lights up.
Get an outdoor surge protector.
Sure.
It does have an outside outlet.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Get an extension cord. And an extension cord. That's safe. No. Anyways,
I don't think these people...
No, speaking about a generator, we had a generator in Good Boy. Yeah.
There was a generator.
There was a fucking piece of garbage generator.
I have never seen a generator that small used for a house.
No way a small generator.
Okay.
There is no way a generator can do that.
We started talking about house stuff. The reason we were talking about house stuff is that he shows up to this house. We find out that this was his grandfather's house.
What a pile, dude.
In the video, his grandfather says that 6 generations of their family have lived and died in the house.
Sure, I would imagine. That was how many years ago? That's a lot of generations. So let's say, 200 years?
Maybe.
That's a lot of.
Do you see what happened at the end as a sad, like a negative?
Oh.
Or, like, at the end, do you think the spirits that we've been seeing are evil? Or are they actually just, like, spirits of his family that are showing up because they know he's close to dying?
Yeah. I think so.
Because I know, like, we see... Like, they seem evil. They look scary. They're, like, Scully and, like,
That's
weird.
just what they become.
But we also see Todd become that at the end and then go into that room and...
Yeah, the room in the cellar.
Which
We don't know. I don't think they were evil. I don't. I think they were obviously they maybe had a predisposition to whatever they had because the grandfather had the same problem.
Oh yeah, he did.
He did with the lung.
Because he was also like coughing and spitting up blood.
Yeah. And I think Todd truly went there to die. I do. I think he went there specifically just to die.
Yeah.
Continue the tradition. Maybe the tradition is just for the men in the family to die there. I don't know.
Even if like it wasn't intentional, I think he kind of.
Oh yeah.
I think a part of it was more like he was like, I remember coming here as a kid and I want to be around something.
And obviously he was close to his grandfather because his grandfather put him in the will and left him pretty much everything.
Left him everything except the taxidermy.
That's just a douche move by my grandfather. That's such a douche move.
My granddaughter, the vegan, gets all the taxidermy. Okay. Everything else goes to my grandson.
No. Okay, thanks, Grandpa. You old chauvinistic pig.
That kind of sounds more that sounds more like a joke to me. Where it's just I don't really care.
Absolutely not. No, that's just probably him poking fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. That generation just does that.
Yeah.
Yep. No, but I think that obviously it's in the perspective of Indy, so you obviously have a perspective where a dog they say that dogs can see, spirits and shit like that. Donna, get away from that. We don't know if Todd. I think Todd at the end does see that spirit because he can. Because it's referenced. John is getting the cat. Don't worry. I think it's referenced at the end with Indy. Seeing the spirit.
Dishes alone, man.
Yeah, Donna, leave shit alone. Get away from the treats too. But it's just the reinforcement that dogs can see spirits. Yeah, are we stopped?
Yeah, the cat stepped on the pause button.
Are you shitting me? Get off! Get that cat off from here, John.
Donna.
Oh.
Come on.
Anyways, so I just think it's kind of a sad movie.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, this is kind of a sad movie.
Honestly, you know what this was like kind of to me?
What?
This was like Marley and Me, but reversed.
Oh, God damn it. I never watched that movie because of that.
No, it's like...
That movie is way too fucking sad, dude. Are you kidding me? That movie is just too depressing. Way too depressing.
But am I wrong?
No.
It's very much like...
No, I'm not saying you are.
Because to me, this felt like a movie about like a guy dying of... He's dying young, but it is of a natural cause.
Yes, he's very ill.
And like...
And it's kind of like it's a continuation, too, because his grandfather died, and then the dog was in the cellar.
Yep.
So the dog followed the grandfather into the cellar, who was probably the muck guy. The mud, the mold guy is what we were kind of laughing at.
Okay, so we didn't touch on this house. So the first thing we see when he goes into this house is he walks into the door.
Yep. Well, which is chained.
He steps up onto the porch. The porch is soaked. There is nothing... Which
would be rotten wood.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping water from dropping on this porch, which usually would be fine, but it's not angled properly. It's... whatever. But then...
Well, too, in the will, I mean, he would have received the keys to that place. He wouldn't have to look for them.
He opens the chain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think...
chain door.
He has the key to
the house.
The house. I think what he's looking for is the key to the gate.
Right. He would have that too, but...
Well, unless his grandfather always left the key by the gate.
Yeah.
In case
it would be soaked too. I mean, it would be... beyond soaked. Yeah, but that house would be rotten. Inside out.
Then we see a bucket with water dripping down, but he's on the first floor of a 2-floor house, which means water is like...
coming from the attic.
Is coming from from upstairs,
from the attic,
somewhere.
And then it's dripping from the attic onto the second floor, and from the second floor onto the first floor. So you think that second floor would be hospitable? No.
Just remember, when you're living in a place, water is your worst enemy.
Yes. It's called mold.
Well, not only
it's
that.
It's called
but
rot.
Most
Donna, get away from that. Stop that. Anyways. No, don't throw candy at her.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's not gonna hurt her.
Okay.
It's just a candy.
Yeah. Where were we at? Oh yes, deterioration of house. Yeah, that house would be in. You couldn't be able to live there.
Yep.
Oh no, you'd have to bulldoze that bastard.
Especially if it was like
you'd have to tear that.
Especially if it was like a new build house, because all of the subflooring would be made out of like that glued board.
It'd be junk.
And water disintegrates that immediately.
Yeah, chalkboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. Chalkboard. That's it. Just drywall with chalk. That's all it's full of now.
Yep.
Yeah, that house would be. You couldn't even step foot in that house.
That would probably be an old wood house.
Oh yeah. It would be.
Yeah.
It would be. I don't think there would be any drywall in that house.
Yeah, you think it would be plaster still?
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Probably asbestos with it, too. With that plaster.
I think
probably lead paint. Definitely lead paint.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it depends on if they removed it or not.
Yeah. Probably didn't. I mean, that first floor was then inhabitable. It was. You had to stay on the second floor. I mean, that's where the TV was. That's where everything was.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no way. Does it look like they're building?
Yeah.
It looked like they're renovating the house.
Maybe.
I mean, that's why you had those specific type of lamps in there. You didn't even have lamps. You had the heat lamps.
Well, they also didn't have electricity.
Yeah.
So
it's not
there was a lot.
House.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a shithole.
Anyway,
yeah,
that's enough house talk.
Well, I mean, we're just talking about the guy. I mean, the guy is sick.
The running joke throughout watching this movie was that the ghosts aren't ghosts. The ghosts represent black mold.
I mean, it could, or it could mean his lungs or whatever he's spitting up is full of blackness.
At several points, it is hiding in the rafters.
Yeah. Yep. That the dog can see. Obviously, we're still getting the perspective from the dog.
Yeah, we get a lot of those moments of like the dog just staring at corners of the room, and then it shows like something standing there.
Yeah, because you always kind of wonder, when if you're a dog owner and they're looking at something, it's like, oh, what are they looking at?
Yeah,
it's and especially a dog in a new environment too.
Yeah,
I mean, the dog would piss to make its territory.
Except in this movie. In this
movie, the dog barely barks.
The dog barely barks, and
barely whimpers.
Whimpers a lot, especially towards the end.
Yeah, it's scared.
Yeah,
it knows its owner is dying. It does. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was sad at the end, though. Hey.
Which one?
When he's down there all alone and he sits down and looks at the cellar door.
Yep.
Knowing that he's probably never going to come back.
Well, the last thing he says is like, "No, you can't come with. You have to stay here."
Yeah. And he's in Indy is following its owners.
And when he says
sad.
You have to stay here, the dog just sits in the puddle.
Yep. Stays there.
And
it's waiting for its owner to come back, and he doesn't know that he isn't gonna.
Do you think that's what happened with what was the other dog's name?
I don't know. Rufus. I don't know.
It was.
I don't know if we ever really.
We did. Ranger? Something. I don't remember.
I don't remember. No, but that was, it's sad because it's not only one death, it's two deaths.
Is that what you think happened with that dog, though? Because that's one of the big things is they're like, oh, yeah, no one knows what happened to that dog.
Well, of course, it died down there. It didn't have a Vera to come save it.
It stayed. Like, that dog just stayed there because it watched its owner going there.
Yeah, it waited for him to come back. It had nowhere else to go. It couldn't go upstairs. It couldn't escape the cellar. Even though it did go in the cellar once, Indy, and then it came back upstairs. You remember that?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, obviously, probably the door was locked inside.
You're talking about Oh, Indy, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was clearly some kind of like path through there to the upstairs, which makes sense because it's like there are the cellar, the outdoor cellar doors, and then the
there's have to be some way to get him from the inside. Yeah, but the dog was just gonna wait for the owner, and it probably would starve to death and die.
At the end, Indy goes off with Vera.
Yep. Yeah, the protective sister.
Yep.
I'm glad it didn't stay down there because obviously it was waiting for its owner, waiting for Todd. And Todd was never going to come back.
No.
I do like the transition. I thought it was definitely kind of different with Todd dying.
Yeah.
You know, Todd seen himself.
That was one of my favorite parts.
So what do you think that is an allegory to?
What do you mean?
Like when he gets pulled away into the cellar.
I think he's so
he becomes one with the house.
No, what I think, I don't know if that. So at the end, we don't see the rest of the basement. We see you go down into the cellar, and then there's just like that creepy, weird,
like mudroom
hallway, or like the never-ending hallway. And I think what that's saying is that like it was this whole time, even though it was like a scary movie and it seemed really scary to the dog and to everyone, actually what it was like his grandpa and the other dog, because remember, the ghost of whatever the fuck his name is, the dog, they say his name, the dog with the red bandana, the golden retriever, leads Indy up into the attic to see a vision of his grandpa dying.
Yeah, that's when she sees the bandana.
Yeah,
or he sees the bandana. The dog.
It's viewed as something that's scary and traumatic. But what I think is
the dog too. We have to remember this is all in perspective of the dog.
But I think what is happening in the movie is it is the ghost of the grandpa and the ghost of the dog,
because they become one with the house,
specifically to warn the dog, or not warn the dog, but like let the dog know, like, hey, this is happening, and it's happened. Like,
this has happened before.
It's happened before, and it's even though it's scary, I think it's meant to be comforting.
Yeah, like a transition.
Yeah, because at the end, we see Todd kind of go off with the other skeleton ghost and become a skeleton ghost. So I think
in the cellar.
Yeah, I think what was happening is that the grandpa was actually coming to like meet him.
Yeah, but take him away. We don't know. We don't know because it's still within the perspective of the dog.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, it could have been.
It could have been. We don't know.
There were several times where it was like, oh, it's creepy and scary.
Oh, it is. I mean, with the black shadowing, yes, it is creepy.
At no point does it ever do anything that feels super hostile. It doesn't attack people. Anytime people are looking at it or seeing it, it's just sitting there, like standing there watching, kind of, or like crawling like closer sometimes and things like that.
Right.
And I
think it's death incoming.
Yeah.
I just think it's that's what it is.
I think it's a vision of death incoming.
It's
and it seems like there are two. There's like the mud monster, which
I don't know what it is.
I think the mud monster is
the grandfather.
Is the grandfather.
Yeah. Because he becomes the mud monster has become Todd.
Yes.
In the end, that becomes literally he just becomes a skeleton.
Yeah, he becomes
which he is already dead in the bad.
Yeah.
He is already dead in the bad.
I just love the way that scene was done, where like
the cinematography in this movie is fantastic.
At first you don't even notice it, and then it's like, oh wait, the Todd's back there. Oh, Todd's dead.
He's gone.
And it's also like kind of the first time that we see Todd very clearly is
in
like
bed.
After he's dead.
Yep. Yep.
Like the first time we see Todd's face very, very clearly, he's looking right at the camera. Yep. I think it's the first time we actually get like a full face.
Yes.
Looking at the camera.
It is, and he's dead.
And it's actually the ghost or the dog interacting with the ghost of Todd.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's when we get Todd, because he's dead.
Yeah.
I think that's a clear transition from the director's point of view.
Yeah.
We get the point of view of the dog, and now that the guy is gone, we can get the perspective of the man, because he is gone.
Yep.
Yeah. Because we get the transition with.
This is a very short movie. This is a 72-minute long movie.
70 minutes, 72.
Yeah,
it's short. It doesn't need to be long.
I love that the credits go by and it's just like
it's just
Indy
the dog.
Indy the dog, like with his head out the window.
Yeah. That's another transitional moment. Taking a car ride with his new owner.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. I don't know how long it'll take. With he is a good boy, which we have the title card. We have. He is a good boy. He listens.
So
to
I think
his...
that's the last thing he says. He says, "Indy, you're such a good boy, but you have to stay here. You can't come with me."
Yeah, because he's gone. He's transitioned to wherever he is at.
Yep.
He is gone. It's a transitional moment for the dog too.
Yep.
The dog is going to be, with a new owner. I don't know. I don't know for sure if dogs or pets know that. That could be, somebody who's related to, like let's say my brother Tim would take Susie, or I would that dog know that would be its owner now? Probably. It isn't immediate, I would imagine.
No.
They don't understand. But I think they do understand loss.
Yeah.
And it was a transitional point because he does say you can't come with. It's just he's gone.
And I think that's what made me kind of rethink a lot of what was happening in the movie, because of how like calm Todd is in that last scene. Yeah. Because Todd seems to understand what's happening at that point.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's dead. I mean, he's just that's just his soul or his whatever it is.
He also doesn't seem to be like as afraid of the other things in the house at that point.
Yeah, because he's gone. He looked at himself. I've never died, or I've never really, heard any perspective on that. You can see yourself, or I've heard of stuff like that, but I don't know if I fully believe that. But I can't imagine what an experience that is. But. The dog just has to transition. Yeah. It's sad. That's all he's ever known.
I think this was a short, sweet movie.
It was. It was a very good film. It deserved a 90 on Rotten Tomatoes.
It does have a 90 on Rotten Tomatoes. And it also has a pull quote from... I don't remember where the pull quote said, but it said... it was like... The most expressive actor of our generation, no matter what species, or despite his species, or something like that.
A dog can do that. A dog can do that. Look at how many dog movies
the dog acting is really good.
Very good. He did very good.
Yeah,
he did very well.
It was very fun.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go to. Was it Beverly Hills? Is that where that cat is buried?
I mean, it's in that big. The big, like, one of the big movie star cemeteries in...
Pretty sure it was like Beverly Hills area.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah,
somewhere in L.A. Yeah. It's one of the movie star cemeteries, and they have the...
What movie was that again that we watched him?
That is from Comedy of Terrors.
Oh, there you go. I knew it was one of the movies that we watched on movie night.
And I love Comedy of Terrors.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's a good movie.
Yep. Super fun.
My favorite actors in that movie.
Gregory Peck.
Vincent Price.
Yes, I know. Vincent Price. What a fucking narrator. God, I wish I would have listened. Wish they had, like, books.
Get down from there.
Oof. Pat, say, John. Yep, she's looking.
What in the fuck are you doing now? You are on the stove.
Oh. All right. Well, yeah. Final thoughts of Good Boy.
Give it a watch. It's on Shudder right now. Yep. Shudder's...
I would love to read this. If this was like a book, I would love to read something like this.
Yeah?
Because this reminds me of like a King book. Like somebody who transitions and then they're seeing like, scary things. Donna, get out of there. Anyways, final thoughts, John.
Nope. Give it a watch.
Okay.
I gave final thoughts already.
Yeah, I just thought I'd ask you again.
Really good movie about
It's sad at
a guy
moments.
and his dog.
Yeah, it's sad at moments.
Yeah.
Anyways, give it a watch.
Yeah, give it
It's
a watch.
on Shudder.
It is on Shudder.
Or AMC Plus if you want to log in through your cable subscription.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Alrighty. Thanks everybody.
Yep.
Happy March. I don't know.
St. Patrick's Day?
Close to March Madness. That's what I care about March.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks everybody.
Thanks everyone.
Bye.
3, 2, 1.